Do you get what I'm saying? We all famous. I drop my top right now and this big old brainless. Mama, I made it.
What is an influencer or a content creator? Hey man, we in season 6, December with the We Are Famous show. Look, if I ask my auntie, my oldest sister, what an influencer is, they gonna say somebody famous. If I ask a marketing executive, they gonna say it's a key opinion leader. Who's right? Honestly, both of them. An influencer usually is somebody famous, but they're not always on the movie screen. Today they're in your pocket, talking to you while you on your phone doing your laundry. You drink you some coffee. And guess what? I got my favorite content creator influencer with us here right now. Hey Keiara, how you doing? What's good with you? Tell
Hey,
Hey, tell the people who you are and what how they can find you and everything about you. What's up?
I am Keiara Taylor. My handle is Taste of Town HTX. Born and raised in Houston, Texas, Acres Home to be exact.
The
I have been
fofo.
an I have been an influencer for 3 years now. So I'm just starting out, but a lot of doors has opened up for me.
So, what makes someone, an influencer instead of someone who just got followers? You know what I mean? Like people have followers, but what makes you transition over to you an influencer or a content creator just versus somebody who just got followers?
I would say being an influencer, you influence. People want to do the things that you're doing. I started off being a foodie,
Okay.
so I would go to all the different restaurants and try the hottest things that's in Houston, or if I'm out of town, the places out of town. So when people come to Houston, they want to do what the influencers do.
Right,
So
right, right. Well, what was that one specific moment or that spark that made you decide I'm gonna start posting this content when I go out and do the things I do? Like what restaurant or what event was you at and you was like, hey, I'm gonna do this.
so it was a restaurant in Pearland. I don't even know if it's still open or not, but they did like tacos and margaritas with a little candy and all that. It was something new and cute. And I was like, let me go by there and just see what it's about. So I went in there and started recording. My video was horrible, but it reached almost 30K.
Hey, they not horrible no more. I mean, I don't know when they was horrible, but I'm very impressed.
And
Um,
that video went through the roof with me just showing a fancy margarita with some candy and some street tacos.
so
People like the newest things.
so immediately, off the ripper, you had a viral moment. So it didn't take long for you to you just actually hit it at the park on the first time, and you was
I
like,
was
oh,
like,
okay, I got something. So
yeah.
walk your uncle. You see me, I do my thing, but walk me through. And it's not for me. It's people out there inspired to do the things you do. You make it look easy, but I know it's hard work because this what I'm doing is hard work. A lot of hours involved. But walk me through your creative process from your initial idea when you out to when you publish a video. You ain't got to give me all the details, but like say today you say I'm gonna leave and just walk me through your process. How do you do it?
So usually when I go to a restaurant or an event, I always look for something that nobody else covered or saw before. Like, say for instance, if I go to a restaurant and you see a girl dancing with fire or something, I need something that's just gonna pop because I know that's gonna be my opening of my video. So I always look for something that's gonna pop. And I look for presentation, the drizzle of the syrup on the waffle, or let's say them putting the fire and making a little thing with the drinks or something like that. I always try to find something that's gonna wow the audience.
Right.
So
So basically, you could be in a establishment that's not really that great, but they do some things that's great, and your video make it seem like, man, I got to go to this place. And I mean, it actually does that to me. I saw a video that you posted the other day, and I was showing Kamisha like, man, where is this at? You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, that's in Houston. So you do a great job. So what are some of the tools or apps besides the platforms you use that you absolutely can't live without that app? You know what I'm saying? Or that camera or what? Like what's your go to that make your
I
stuff look good?
absolutely
Now, hey,
cannot
hold on.
live.
Before you get his answer, you don't have to give up all your trade secrets, but if it's something you want to share to help the
Oh,
people,
it's only one thing.
what's that?
CapCut.
CapCut?
I cannot live without CapCut. When that whole TikTok and CapCut thing happened, I was like, what am I going to do? Because that's how I edit everything. I edit
Okay.
everything through CapCut.
Okay. Was it hard to learn CapCut or was it easy?
I would say at the beginning it was a little difficult, but me doing videos every day or practicing, it comes easy. Now I can say that me doing it on my phone compared to on the desktop is way easier.
Yeah, the phone is much easier. Desktop, you put in some hours. And with that being said, the hours. A lot of people think that this is easy. I mean, you put in a lot of hours getting your content the way you want to look it, and the way you want it to look, right? The way, you design. Because I think the way you've been presenting your content lately, I'm like, man, it's just
Oh,
nice.
thank
The little
you.
mini vlogs, all that. I be paying attention. I have an eye for excellence, and you do too. So we family, so I can see how that could happen.
Yep.
But a lot of people think it's easy. Tell them it's not easy. You have to put
It
in
is
hard work.
not easy. I work a regular nine to five, so my 5 to 9 is my content creation.
Okay.
I I'm editing, I'm recording. So I have a DJI and I record on my phone. So I gotta like put the videos together to make them look right. So it takes hours.
I can
It's
tell you've
nothing
been.
that you just throw together.
I'm the gadget person. I can tell that you've been putting it together. It looks it's clean.
Mhm.
Look. So how you balance authenticity or then just following what the algorithm saying? You understand what I'm saying by that question?
Right.
Like,
So the algorithm is always changing. I get what you're saying. It's always changing. So at this point, I'm I'm in the mind frame of just post the content. Just
okay,
post the content. It's gonna do what it is gonna do. People, if you have real followers for one, they're
right.
gonna follow you, they're gonna like, they're gonna comment, they're gonna engage in your stuff. So whatever you transition to, like I said, I was all food at first. Now I'm a little bit of everything. I'm lifestyle, travel, a little bit of, all of that. So whatever the algorithm doing, as far as the hashtags now. I was big on hashtags. Now they're only giving you 5.
Oh, okay.
So, you just gotta
I'm gonna tell you
do what
something
you gotta
funny.
do.
So, you went on a cruise, right? And um, was it the Breeze? Not the what's the ship in Miami? Celebration.
Celebration.
Okay, the cabin you was on, we was on the cabin, the same cabin, but the floor above. I was
Hmm.
trying to shoot some content. My stuff didn't look nothing like yours. It never made it. It never made it online. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to do this with some other people. I was just trying to
Uh
help
huh.
them,
Uh
and they
huh.
heart went all the way there. So, but I was like, man, if my content could have looked like that, I'd have had a nice little video. You know what I'm saying? But that was a beautiful video. You
Thank
captured that
you.
ship. You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful ship. But um how do you and a lot of people think that they can just go get some few reviews. You see all these videos. But
Hmm.
how do you decide? Because I think you are definitely at that level. How do you decide what brands to partner with and what brands to turn down?
Ooh, that's a good one. So you have your bigger brands.
Hmm.
Yes, everybody want to do their bigger brand deals and stuff like that, and they're gonna throw 1,000 edits at you and tell you, oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that, and you have smaller brands that pay just as well when you don't have to do all those edits and keep going back and forth. But all money is not good money.
So do you have to, when you do a video and you dealing with a brand, you have to submit your video before you can post it? Oh, really?
If it's a big brand, yes,
How
yes.
soon is the turnaround time? Like after you deliver it to them, do they get back with you quick?
Sometime maybe the longest, maybe about 5 or 6 days.
Okay,
Not like a
so
two
it's
weeks.
not a time based thing as far as that this content got to drop today because it's a brand. It's always gonna be there. I see what you're
Right.
saying. I see.
Like,
I
well,
see.
now I'm dealing with a big brand, and I submitted this video back in December, and it was me and my son, and I'm still waiting on them. So this is the longest that I've waited.
Okay. Well, hey, a lot of people think they can jump in the game and get brands, but I'm gonna say this: look, you can, and I'm talking to the people out there. You can attest to this. You can get hot, but you have to be ready for business. You know what I'm saying? Because business can come fast and furious. And if you're not
Absolutely.
ready for it, I always say this. Because I'm in the music. I always tell guys as artists, you got to be ready if you sell 1 million albums. You think you're ready, but you might not be ready for that fast pace. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
business comes fast, So I got this one other question, and this is because I'm in this arena too with this content. What's your strategy for dealing with negative comments? Because people are somebody always go have something to say. Me personally,
All
I
the
ignore it.
time.
But my partner, he like, man, we need to engage. So every now and then I come in, I be slick talking back because that's just in me. But
Hmm.
a lot of times I be thinking it's a little troll sitting in the garage somewhere. I'm gonna use my little young, your brother,
Yes.
Cameron. He gave me this term, raise bait. I didn't know what that
Yes.
was, but y'all
Yes.
keep me young. Y'all keep me young. And he was like, Unc, man, somebody raised baiting you, man. So I was like, what that mean? He explained it to me. And I said, oh,
Hmm.
okay. So now I do a little raised bait. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
but how
Right.
do you deal with it?
Sometimes I come in and be like, "Oh, thanks for the engagement," make them mad because hey, it's engagement. But most of the time, it's my husband. He go back and forth with them. I don't. He's like, "Don't say nothing. This the brand. This the brand. Don't say nothing." So most of the time, like I say, I just thanks for the
Well, you know what?
engagement, or I like it.
You got to get you a burner like KD. And I'm gonna give you the best word that ever come back on anybody talk crazy. Just say sure. That people can't handle sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm gonna
if
use that.
somebody say something crazy, you just be like, sure.
Sure.
It just eats them up. Then they just start going back and forth, and then that's good because now you got me in the algorithm jumping because you commented. So every
Yes.
now and then I hit them with the sure to get under their skin and all that. But look, one other question, and then we gonna wrap this thing up. How do
Okay.
you maintain a boundary between your private life and what you share with your audience? Like, do people run up on you and be like, "Hey, Kiki," you know what I'm saying? How do you balance that?
As far as my kids, Bradley hates being on camera. So I don't
Mhm.
make him, yeah, I don't make him be on camera or anything like that. His teachers, they follow me. Like, they went up to, oh, I see your mom on TikTok or Instagram like that. And he just be like, you know. So I don't, as far as like coming up to me, you got people be like, oh, you look familiar. And, I just, oh, I don't know. You might have went to school with me. I don't just be like, oh, I'm an influencer.
Well, everybody famous, you know what I'm saying? But you low key famous. But you know what? Look,
Mm-mm.
for all my life, it seemed like people been coming up on me, but so it's nothing new. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
lately, I don't know, man. It's been kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. But
But that's
I'm gonna be a,
good.
yeah. But it's a good thing. But some people, man, it just be kind of it's weird. We live in a weird
Hmm.
time. But I'm not gonna be a butthole. I always be courteous and thank you, and do all that. But sometimes people can get out of hand with it.
And I never post in real time. Like, if I throw up a story, people be like, "Where you at? I thought you was at home." I am at home. I'm in my bed.
Now, see, that's my problem. Uh, I could be wherever. I could be in Las Vegas. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I need to probably
hmm
stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody I was at the crib, so I'm not even worried about it.
Right, right.
But look, I sure appreciate you. You know, I know
Of course,
we talk all the time, and I appreciate you coming and showing my show some love. I'm
of
definitely
course.
showing your thing some love, and this is how it's supposed to be. So,
Yes.
if you wanna subscribe to get notified, you got to hit the button. I'm gonna put all her information on the screen. Follow her because she's one of the biggest influences in Houston. Hey man, it's going down. I'm Simbo. This is my beautiful niece Keiara, and we all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah. Bitch, we told